Deer comes so often he gets his own bed. A deer entered the shop. The owner decided to give him some biscuits. He left. Half an hour later, he came back with the squad. I want my rats to grow up with positive role models, so we watched Ratatouille together. Gravy was really into it. When I'm sad, my dog goes outside and tries to bring me things. Today she brought me a pine cone. I got my pup a matching chair, so he would stop stealing mine. Needless to say, he's very pleased. This cat looks like it's holding a little cat-sized machine gun. Just in case you were having a bad day, look how happy this raccoon is with his stuffed raccoon. Asked my 5-year-old to keep an eye on his sister while I served him dinner. I peeked out of the kitchen and find him like this. I think she's safe. Bring back my wheelbarrow. Thank you for bringing back my wheelbarrow. When you accidentally overdress for a party, we were just happy to be there with friends. My dog is 16, so I figured it's time for some driving lessons. Dog finds and guards family's bread whenever they leave the house. It ain't much, but it's honest work. I was 9 years old waiting for the school bus in Wisconsin winter. I had a thin coat, no hat, or gloves. A woman driving past saw me and stopped, giving me a blanket from the back of her car. It was a long skinny one, so she wrapped it around my head and shoulders like a big scarf. I remember thanking her but being confused. I told her I didn't know how I would give it back when I was done borrowing it. She hugged me and said not to worry. I still have that blanket. My wife took her cats to the vets, and my son told the vet his toy dinosaur was feeling poorly, so the vet gave it an x-ray. Someone's cow just walked over and fell asleep on me. Now I can't move or else I'll wake her up. Shared a bit of pastry with a crow down by the Lake Union waterfront. Crow brought me a gift, a little stone. It rolled it over to my feet with his beak. The owner of my favorite coffee shop made me a free 3-day supply of my favorite drink, because they'll be closed for a few days after New Year's. Had a robin trying to nest on our drain pipe, but their nest material kept falling, so I got him a fry basket. News that matters. A pelican befriended a stray dog who is often spotted hanging out all alone along the boat docks. The man who photographed this has adopted him and brings him back every day to see his friend Petey the pelican. Baby elephant tries to hide behind a light pole after being caught eating sugarcane in a field. Our local Mexican restaurant used to be a Chinese restaurant. Instead of painting over a mural, they just put sombreros on the pandas. If an elephant wore a clown nose, would he wear it like this, or like this? Piranhas in movies kills everything they see, will keep chewing its target even out of the water. Nothing can stop them. Piranhas in real life mainly target weak or small prey. Actually school for protection against predators. Food for many animals like caiman and arapaima. When someone asks for some of your food, what did you just say? You guys, my grandma lost contact with her best friend 40 years ago. When she moved, and after years of searching, she finally found her. Zebra foals imprint on their mom's stripe pattern. Sheldrick Wildlife Trust Keepers wear a special coat to care for an orphaned foal. A loyal customer and his barber over the years. Dad doesn't want a dog. Family gets a dog anyway. Dad and the dog. Our neighbor added a spot in his fence so his dog can say hi to us. And this is what my pictures will consist of from now on. 98-year-old mom who moves into the same nursing home as her 80-year-old son to take care of him. When your dog doesn't make any noise when you come in after a night out, that fox I planted is coming along nicely. There's a lot of negativity on Twitter right now, so enjoy this wholesome meme. Look at that little guy enjoying his humtaro. Any dog can be a lap dog, you just have to allow it. Googled most important image on the internet, was not disappointed. My dog is too old to go on walks anymore, so my brother put her in a wheelbarrow and went around the neighborhood. I accidentally googled cargo ship instead of cargo ship, and I wasn't disappointed. Do you want to go to the I think he does. Today my 5-year-old laughed at this painting in the middle of a museum for like 6 minutes. My dad noticed I was stressed, so he 3D printed me a little wooden elephant. What are you doing tonight? Having supper with my pupper. What is wrong with you? Wireless security camera? My sister is about to have a baby, and my brother showed up to the hospital in a suit, because first impressions matter. Bob Ross draws a branch. Me. Nice. Bob Ross draws second branch. Cause everyone needs a friend. Me holding back tears? Nice. When you find something you like, so you get in every color? She likes to collect rocks. American firefighter is extinguishing a fire in Mexico without crossing the border. He doesn't even know he's a cat. I almost forgot my briefcase. It contains important lab results. When your favorite top doesn't fit anymore. I'm hiring this guy as my wedding photographer. I don't care how much he costs. Saw a pigeon having a job interview earlier. I hope you got it. When you make a nice painting and your parents hang it up and you feel nice. In London, there's a woman who goes every day on the underground and sits on the platform just to listen to the announcement recorded by her husband in 1950. My husband had a sleepover with his best friends to watch the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Overheard a child at the park today tell his sad friend, It's okay to be sad. Sad stands for secretly a dinosaur. Then he let out a big roar. That kid is going places. I just found a new pizza place that also do pizza for dogs. So this happened. That one homie waiting for you to tie your shoes while the rest of the squad keeps on walking? Purest love in the world is the one between grumpy dads and the pet they say they didn't want. My friend showed me how they fixed the water stain on the ceiling in their office. Not my Jeep or dog, but I thought everyone would like this. Can someone please explain why there's a dog on this plane? Dog on plane? Mind your own business, I paid for my ticket. When I was 2 years old, my house caught on fire and I was trapped inside. I ended up dying that day and this firefighter, Jeff O's, saved me from that building and brought me back to life. Now 23 years later, he is holding my 2-year-old son. I literally wouldn't be here without him. If you don't feel appreciated, maybe you should rescue an animal. His house was burned, but he saved the most precious thing. 2 surgeons after successfully removing a set of brain tumors during a 32-hour surgery. A bee farmer was tired of bears stealing his honey, so he turned them into taste testers. This is actually genius.